We are back today, and we are doing episode number 4. So this should be Entrepreneur Pitfall number 4, and that is not understanding the power of networking. So today I have a guest. It is my friend, Callie Cole.
Hello, everyone.
And guess what, you guys? I met her through the power of networking, and I'm absolutely glad that I have met her. She has been a joy to be around. So one of the things we wanted to talk about is probably first thing I want to do is just tell you guys some of the pitfalls that I've noticed, and then I'll invite Callie to join in. But some of the pitfalls that I've noticed about when people do go out and network is I think they have the wrong expectations. So a lot of times people will go out and they will network and they think that they're going to meet like a bunch of new clients, or they think that they will be inundated with a lot of different business offers. And the truth of the matter is that that's not really what is going to happen with networking. What you'll be using networking for is the opportunity to meet people who may know people, and it's to connect with people who may be able to either refer you to other people or could potentially refer clients to you. Let me tell you what one of my biggest pet peeves is, and then I'll invite Callie again as well to talk about that. But my biggest pet peeve is going to a networking event where people don't want to speak. Like, there are people there, you came to network, you came to meet people, but your body language is very closed up and you don't want to speak, you don't say hi, and you don't introduce yourself. And the funny part about that is that you came to network, so if you don't want to talk to people, how can you network? So that's my pet peeve, but I'm going to talk to Callie. Callie, what do you think?
Well, I definitely agree with Tiffany as far as the pet peeve. I know everyone has different personality types and aren't as verbose as Tiffany and I. We definitely like talking to people and meeting new people. However, you have to get out of your comfort zone. And if you are self-employed like we are, it is very important that you network and try to meet as many people in your local community as possible, people that can help you and help advance your business. So like Tiffany said, a lot of times people go in with the wrong perspective as far as networking is concerned. You may not meet a client. You may not meet anyone who can help you directly. However, through that particular meeting, through that particular connection, maybe they can connect you with someone that they know. So a lot of times there's many indirect relationships that are a result of networking that may help you progress. So, and also it's not always about what you can get, but it's what you can give. Sometimes you may be able to help others, whether it's talking about your business, maybe it's even on a volunteer basis, but especially starting off as a new entrepreneur, you want to make your business visible. So you want to get in front of as many people as possible so that you can advertise your business, advertise your strengths, and let people know how you can help them.
I think that's really good. So, that's one of the things I always think. If you remember Robin Harris, you remember his little comedic thing where he would say that, he wanted to know the man standing next to the man.
That's right.
Right. So that might be who you meet when you're networking. So you might not actually meet that person that's going to give you a $5,000, $10,000, or $1 million contract, but you may meet that person who knows the person that can get you that $5,000, $10,000, or $1 million contract. And you should be cognizant of that whenever you're interacting with people. So make sure that you're giving them the best of yourself. Make sure that you are representing your business in the best way possible. Make sure that you are really, really representing or embodying your brand at that time. And then I'm going to ask Callie to give me a pet peeve, but I just thought of another one. I can't stand it when I go to a networking event and the person doesn't have a business card. What's that about? Even if you have like an electronic business card, that's fine. But not having a business card at all is horrible. I went to a networking event one time, and this lady actually was writing down her information on little slips of paper. So I give her an A for effort, and I give her an F for preparedness. But Callie, tell me, what's a pet peeve for you? Like when you go and you're at in a networking situation, something that people do that you think might be a faux pas.
I think, along the lines of not having a business card, don't be a poser. Do not be the poser in the room. Be who you are. If you haven't established your business yet, then that's okay. And it's okay to tell people that, because there may be people in the room who can help you get to where you need to be. But if you're going to lie and not be completely authentic and honest, it's hard for people to help you. So, again, be who you are. If you need help, if you are interested in maybe starting a business and don't yet have the business cards, maybe explain that also. But don't portray yourself as more than you really are. Just be who you are.
awesome. And Callie didn't even know this, but if you need to know how to spot a fake, you should go look at video number 2, Entrepreneur Pitfall number 2, spotting a fake. Anyway, but another thing I wanted to talk to you about as far as networking is concerned is because that's kind of the way that you went, that is how you and I met, and it was absolutely awesome. And one of the things that I liked about Callie is that she was so okay and so confident with coming to me and just speaking. And it's funny because and I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to People Fun, the innovation series. It was absolutely interesting. I met 2 absolutely wonderful women. Attorney Chris Houston. She is not here with us today, but we love her, and she is now our sister business friend.
That's right.
But one of the things that Callie did was that she started a conversation with me, and she really just wanted to know about my business, but she also wanted to know about me, myself. She was interested in me. And the funny thing that people don't get is, like she also mentioned, when you go networking, it's good to get other people talking. So let's refer back to yesterday's video, which is you talk too much. If you are in a networking situation, meet people and ask them some open-end questions where they can talk to you about who they are and what it is that they do, because a lot of times people love talking about their business, and even just listening to them and maybe knowing some of the steps that they're taking to grow their business. Maybe even some people will even give you resources. They'll even tell you, hey, I went here and I did this, and this was a really good opportunity for me, and they'll share those things with you. And that's what you can utilize networking opportunities for. Now, the next thing that I want to do is I want to tell you guys there's some pitfalls within networking itself. So you want to be careful of that. You want to make sure that you are going to networking events that are going to benefit your business. And I'm not saying that all networking events are bad, but what I will say is that if you go into the happy hour networking event, be careful, because you're going to get exactly what you should expect of an event where you are drinking and passing out cards. But if you are considering going to like different associations networking events, there are a couple of networking events here in Houston that are really good. I don't want to call anybody out specifically, but what I want to tell you guys is just be careful, because you want to go to networking events where the people or the class of people or the business types that you're looking for are going to be there. I went to a NAMAC networking event, and that was the National Association for Minority Contractors. And it's funny because I would have never considered going to that, but at the time, a lady that I was working with, she suggested that I go, and it turned out to be probably one of the best networking events that I've ever gone to. So do you happen to have like an association or a suggestion of any networking event that might be a bright spot, or that might be a good professional opportunity for people for networking?
The National Association of Professional Women is definitely a great place to network, as well as your local Chamber of Commerce. But also, to piggyback on what Tiffany said, make sure that you are attending networking events that meet your demographic of client. Free ones are great. However, you have to consider there was no entrance fee. Many times the people that attend those particular events are very low on cash. So if you have a business where your fees may be a little higher than certain classes of people can pay, then that might not necessarily be the networking event for you to attend. So just make sure you do your homework, do your research, and make sure that your ideal client is or will attend that particular networking event.
I love how Callie just did the political thing. I'm so proud of her. But I'm going to go ahead, since I'm not going to do the political thing on this video, I'm going to say what she was saying is that you get what you pay for. So if you go to a networking event that you didn't pay for it was free for everyone to get in, the chances are that you may meet people who are clients who are struggling, who may not be able to pay your fees. So if you have a higher fee, if you're $150 an hour, if you're $200 an hour, $300 an hour, it is very possible that you may be going into a situation with people who are just starting their business. They may be newbies, and if that's the case, they may not have the kind of funding to invest in your particular, whatever your particular business is, especially if you're a consultant, or maybe if you are someone that is an investor or something of that nature. So I think that was absolutely wonderful. I think that we did a good job on this one today. This was my first guest, and I'm super excited. I'm so excited that Callie was look, I didn't even tell her we were doing this. This was just kind of like literally a spur of the minute. But we've got to get out of here because we are going to the oil and gas networking event today at the Toyota Center. So we will catch you guys until the next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.